Okay, just a little, Vikings-Colts preseason game number 2 preview. Big thing with this one is, Zimmer was not too, to say the least, he was not too happy with the performance in the game last week against Denver, and you know, so he's definitely going to have like starters out there some on Saturday night. I don't know how much. I wouldn't expect you know Cousins and some of those guys. I wouldn't expect them to play like a half. I would be pretty shocked if they played that much. Maybe a quarter. See how it goes. Um, Obviously, some of the injured guys won't get out there. Um, but yeah, I mean you know it's not like this game matters. Like last week doesn't matter. 33-6 doesn't mean anything. It would have meant the same if we won 33-6. But, you know, there's been so much negativity around the Vikings this camp and really this summer. Like they do. I think just for like their collective psyche, it would do them a lot of good to go out there on Saturday and you don't even have to win the game. It's not even about winning or losing the game, but just play well. Like you know, let's say they play the first team offense for a quarter. Go have a couple of scoring drives. Go get a touchdown and a field goal or a couple touchdowns. Something to something where you can feel good about yourself because I don't know what they're gonna do. Third preseason game. I don't know. I'm very curious to see how that's approached because then you have a big gap between that game and season opener. So we might see the starters in that game too. But just for this one, I just think it'd be good for the team, be good for the players, good for Zimmer, good for this fan base. Although this fan base will find the negative, whatever they do against the Colts, this fan base is gonna find the fucking negative. Um, you know, I just so you again just for the collective, you know, um, morale of the team. Not that I think they're like in depression or something because of the Denver game, but I think it'd be good for him just go have a preseason game where you look good. You got more positives to take away than last week where really there was just a couple tiny little things here and there to take away as positives. Have some big positives. Have an explosive play on offense. Have a turnover on defense. Something to feel good about. Um, and I'm not gonna say it's gonna turn everything around as far as like the vibe because the vibes are pretty negative with a lot of shit with this team over the last few weeks. But um, just kind of turn the tide back into positivity. Because I think heading into camp, everybody was really positive, even Zimmer. And Zimmer's not normally a guy who's, um, you know, projecting a lot of positivity. He's kind of, he can be kind of a grouch, but we love him. Um, but, you know, then just everything with injuries and anti-vax stuff, and you get blown out in a preseason game. Just a whole lot of negative shit. And I think it's just going to be good for them if they can go out and even if they lose the game, just go out there and have some quality play. And I think that probably will happen because I think they're going to have a lot better players out there this week than last week for at least some of the game. So yeah, I think it'll be a better game.